Hey there, everybody. Cat Star here with the Timeless reading. Timeless meaning whenever you come across this reading, regardless of date or time, and it resonates with you, it is for you. Everybody means all star signs, all zodiac signs are welcome here. We're going to go ahead and get 3 pointer cards out here to see what messages Spirit would like to come through for this reading. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, whether you're a new viewer or a returning subscriber, I just want to let you know that I really just appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so thankful for all of you that come in, watch the videos, and share energy with me. All right, let's get one more card here. One more, Spirit. We've got a purple theme going on here. Beautiful. Let's see what the third pointer card is going to be. And then we're going to get some tarot to go right along with that. And maybe these are the two. Ooh, there it is. And another purple. So look at that. Purple really is kind of, has been considered in the past as a sign. Oh, and look at the cards have the purple. How interesting. A sign of royalty, a sign of kind of riches sometimes. So it just depends. But we're going to see what messages are coming through. Wow, flying cards as always. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles energy coming in here. Let's see what else. Ooh, another Pentacles. All right, let's get 3 more cards. Let's see what else. Oh, well, look at that. Pentacles, Pentacles. Oh, and Wands. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is a full-on Pentacles reading. It appears to be here. So, wow. Pentacles, we know, are kind of physical, material, money, that sort of thing. So this is coming through very much as potentially a money reading for some of you, but we're going to go ahead and get into the cards and see what comes through. So your first card out here is trust. Oh, so this one does say, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Some of you have been potentially what is coming through here. Some of you have been really questioning regarding your finances. There's been, this lack kind of mentality, and Spirit is indicating it's time for you to really tune into and trust that everything does work out and can work out. For some of you, it almost feels like, or I'm getting that sense that you've been really living paycheck to paycheck. Things have been feeling difficult, or you've been kind of in struggle or survival mode. And Spirit is indicating here to trust that everything's going to work out, that there is a moment in time that, a bridge of incidents is what's coming through here. Things are coming together. Things are happening behind the scenes that you don't see at this moment. For some of you, you really are questioning whether whatever it is that you're doing at this time or whatever effort you're putting in is actually going to pan out. And Spirit is indicating, yeah, trust in it and trust yourself, trust Spirit, trust the universe to deliver. Know that your thoughts and kind of how you're seeing things does make an impact. If you are saying that you want to have this amount of money or you want to have this opportunity, and yet looking for all the signs of that money not being there, right? Or looking for everything but that opportunity, tuning out, then you're not trusting that that can come in and happen for you. So Spirit is indicating to trust, tune into your inner voice because it's guiding you correctly. And Spirit is giving those nudges, those tiny whispers, and you are being asked to trust and to follow through with them. Okay, you have the King of Pentacles coming in here, and that King of Pentacles is really about overflow. overflow and abundance. So Spirit is asking you to tune into overflow, tune into the abundance that is already all around you, that you already have, that is always very relevant within your life, and stop tuning into lack. Tune into abundance. Tune into all of the opportunities, all of the possibilities, the overflow, all of the beautiful richness that is within your life. And notice those. Focus on those. Pay attention to that and not on what is missing, and trust that as you continue giving gratitude, being thankful, tuning into, paying attention to, focusing on the richness of your life, that more riches will ensue. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. All right. You also have the Six of Pentacles coming in here as well. And this is just reminding you, once again, we've already just touched on it, that what you give attention to, where you place your focus, is what comes in. This is flowing in, or inflow of abundance within your life. It takes a little bit of work, lucky stars, to retrain your mind, refocus your attention towards what it is, the overflow, the abundance that you are working towards, that you are creating, that you are now envisioning for yourself. But Spirit is indicating, with that trust, right, with focusing on the abundance, the overflow, letting that lack mentality, right, fall to the wayside, letting that die away, and focusing on that abundance, that overflow, that huge kind of revelation that things do get to be better and better and better. Then you're going to have that inflow of noticing all of that around you as it begins to materialize in your world. This is so gorgeous. And then you also have acceptance. Yeah, of course. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Acceptance in all areas of your life. This is where we're not tuning out things that are painful, or we're not tuning out things that have happened, but we are accepting them, we are embracing them, and through that we get to really kind of neutralize that energy. This comes back to kind of that attachment, or attaching meaning to things. If we attach what we consider a negative meaning to something, we are in essence rejecting that, because we don't want any more of that. So we're paying attention to, we're putting our focus on what it is that we don't want. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. Nope, I'm totally against that. Don't want that. No, no, no. But then we call that in. We're not trusting that by accepting, by embracing all the things, releasing detachment, stop placing extra emotional meaning, or that sort of thing, meaning at all to it, as in positive, negative, don't want, right? If you don't want something and you're placing your attention on it, you're placing your focus on it, that is what you are bringing in. And then you want to get pissed or upset with your circumstance, or with Spirit, or with the universe, for not bringing what it is you do want. But if you're so focused on what you don't want, and you're really paying attention and not accepting and letting the energy of what you don't want, or what's showing up, to neutralize, just accept it. Be like, okay, cool, yeah, okay, right? This is what's coming in. This is a pattern that is getting ready to go out. I'm accepting this. I'm not putting any attachment to it. I'm not adding any meaning to it. It is neutral as far as I'm concerned. You're accepting it. Then it can move out, and all of that abundance can come in. And that is also where the trust comes in. You need to trust that your life can change. Trust that you are in overflow. Trust that you are in abundance before it shows up, because Rome wasn't built in a day. And I've said this before on this channel. If you have been thinking certain things for a long time, right, that you're not lucky, that money doesn't come in, that it's hard to make money, or that sort of thing, then that is what's going to continue to show up until you accept, embrace all of it, release that attachment, right, and release the meanings that you have created around it. Let it be neutral. Yes, of course, it's exciting when everything starts to switch, but sometimes there is a moment, right? And each moment, some can be a moment, in fact, some can be a day, a week, a month, a year, to do that, because we didn't create all those thoughts in a short amount of time. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we create a thought in a split second or take on a suggestion from somebody else in a split second. So it can take a little bit of time, right? Other times it takes thinking about it or repetition, right? You have practice and repetition in what can be considered beneficial, and you have practice and repetition in what can be considered non-beneficial. So pay attention to that. Accept it all, embrace it all, let it all be okay to be there. Don't resist it. Don't try to push it away because you're giving that attention to it and it continues to show up. So just accept it and be in that mindset, that trusting mindset of overflow and of abundance. And if you hear my stomach growling, it tends to do that just to indicate that the messages are on point. So you also have that Ace of Pentacles coming in, lots of pentacles. Like I said, this is your money card. This is your abundance. This is your overflow coming in right here, being reiterated. Acceptance, trust. This is all part of it. This is big money showing up, big abundance, big overflow coming in when you kind of follow the steps that Spirit is laying out here for you. When you tune into your riches that are already abundant, overflowing all around you, the only thing that can happen is more of that beautiful richness can come in, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles, aha! So look at you. You not only have the Ace of Pentacles, but you also have the Ten of Pentacles coming in here. So you have both sides of the coin. No pun, yes, pun intended. Both sides of the pentacles coming in here, the beginning and the 10, the Ace and the 10 coming in here. And that 10 of Pentacles is really coming in to kind of indicate that once you get on this kind of path that Spirit is laying out in this timeless reading, that you will have this long-term success when you start focusing in on what it is you do want, giving that your attention, trusting, accepting, letting go of attachment, letting go of meanings, right? What it means about you or who it means that you are, because none of that is true unless you make it true. Then you have long-term success. So don't make those attachments and those meanings that you're placing onto it anything that means anything about who you are or, you know, kind of what you can achieve, because you're limitless, guys. You are limitless, lucky stars. And then you also have discipline coming in here with your purples. Purples, again, are generally indicating royalty and wealth. So this really is coming in as this big money plan or reading for you. For those of you that have been feeling like you can't do it, or you've hit your glass ceiling and you can't for some reason raise that ceiling higher, this is Spirit putting this out here as this plan for you. Trust, accept. All of this big money, all of this abundance, all of this overflow is waiting just to flow into your life. But you have to be open and allow it to come in, okay? Discipline is coming in with, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. That is exactly what we just said. So discipline with tuning into what the thoughts are. Now, sometimes it comes through that this is too hard or it's complicated. It's so complicated, Kat. Spirit, this is so hard. Don't get me wrong. I understand and I get that there are times where it feels difficult. Yet, if you are creating a situation or an environment where things are difficult for you, then that is what you're going to find. So begin to switch that mindset, begin to switch your internal dialogue and your external dialogue so that it matches that discipline that you are creating within that acceptance, within that trust, within that overflow, within that abundance that just automatically materializes within your life. Discipline yourself. If you fall off the wagon, get back on, because this big abundance, this big money, this big success is pounding. It's pounding. Sorry, but it's pounding at your door, and you are keeping that door shut. You're not opening the door to that flow, to that richness, to that abundance, to that overflow. Discipline yourself. Discipline yourself and allow this in. This is such a beautiful, beautiful message and kind of a blueprint that Spirit is laying out here for all of us. I love this, Lucky Stars. You also have the Eight of Pentacles coming in here, and that Eight of Pentacles is that mastery, that discipline, mastering, keeping on, keep practicing, keep using that positive, beneficial repetition until you have mastered this. And when you master it, right, over time, over using that discipline, trusting, accepting, and really tuning into what you do want, focusing, paying attention to the richness that's already all around you, you will master this. Once you master this, then it is so much quicker, so much easier. The bridge of incidents becomes less in most cases as far as money goes, abundance goes, overflow goes, right? And once you master this in one area, it makes it that much easier to master it in another area. So this is reminding you, this Eight of Pentacles, to practice, use repetition, notice, accept, trust, use your discipline, and really get on this path that Spirit is laying out here and have your abundance. We are here to be, do, create, have anything that we choose, right? Our experiences, our lessons, everything comes in to put us even further on that path, to give us the experience, to give us the knowledge, to give us the growth, to do, be, have, create anything that we choose. When we choose wisely, when we tune into that, when we understand that, we can succeed. We can kind of accelerate, is the word that's trying to come through, accelerate this whole process. And Spirit is really, really putting this kind of game plan or this blueprint out here for those of you that feel like you have been struggling or potentially been in lack. This is a money blueprint for you that is coming through here, and you're being reminded in two different cards here, with that discipline card and with that Eight of Pentacles, that it does take some time. Sometimes it does take that repetition, it does take that practice, and you can achieve it. Okay, now you also have the Knight of Wands coming in here, and that Knight of Wands is coming in to remind you that there's action involved, and with action comes great adventure. Spirit is saying, with action, Cat, comes great adventure. Make sure you let them know. With action comes great adventure. So you have this beautiful, beautiful plan that Spirit is laying out here for you, for abundance, for overflow, for success, for long-term success. You've got the big money cards coming out here. You've got all of these pentacles indicating that money, shifting that struggle or that lack as far as money is concerned, takes a shift from you. It does take action, but action again does lead to adventure. It takes action, it takes acceptance, it takes discipline, it takes mastery. And once you master it in one area, it becomes that much easier, not only to rinse and repeat, but also to master it in all other areas for yourself within your life. Holy crap, I never knew. You never know when you do timeless readings or any readings at all what beautiful, beautiful messages, energy, insights, ahas are going to come through. So I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. Also, do be sure that you are watching the timeless videos and the collective videos, and also the Aquarius readings if you are an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or cross watcher, so that we are getting all of those views in and sharing, liking them so that others can see them as well. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings, and also check that little all notifications box. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.